Hi everybody, welcome to Third Winch Productions. I am Dan. This is Oakley McNip, and this is
Oakley B Cinema.
okay.
And this is
Mick
Andrew.
Yeah.
And we are going to be doing our Quentin Tarantino review of
See you say that.
The Hateful Eight. I actually didn't watch this last night because
he's leaving, so get out of here, you slut bag.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, he says we. He doesn't mean we.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And this is, like he said, our review of The Hateful Eight, a movie that you have an interesting story.
Yes, I do.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Again.
I will tell you again. So basically, I've watched this movie once, and the first time I watched it, I started it at like 10 or 11 p.m. on a Friday. So that's very late at night, and I am tired at that time. But it's Friday, so I don't have to get up on Saturday. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this movie that I never got a chance to see, that I was hyped about because I love Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
And so I started it. I put it on Netflix, and I watched like an hour and 15 minutes of it.
So basically, you watched the entire thing where nothing happens.
Right. So I was super bored. My mom was watching it with me. She went to bed. And like 5 or 10 minutes later, I was just like, this movie is boring. And I get up and I go to bed. And so I wake up at like 7 or 8. I wake up super early. It's the worst.
Yeah, I hate you.
Like, you know how you stay up late? I wake up early.
Yeah, I'm an insomnia. You're just a normal person.
So most people can sleep in till noon. I'm up like 7.
Yes. Go on.
But so I put it back on. And within like 10 minutes, 6 people were dead.
That's so true with Tarantino, though.
And it was just like, well, a lot of his movies are like action-packed from the beginning. And like, it's not like it was really boring. It was just the fact that I was tired and it was just a lot of talking.
Yeah.
And so I went to bed and I get up and I go to finish the movie and it really kicked off.
It did kick off.
And everything hit the fan.
Yes. Other than your interesting story, which is way better than mine, because I just watched it with Actually, I watched it with my sister, and she really didn't love the good old wanker part.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, though, what did you like about this film? Or what do you think? How do you think it compares to his others?
It's not my favorite of his movies.
Yeah.
I think it is obscenely long.
Yeah. That's so true.
I don't remember the character's name or the actor's name. The tall, lanky dude that's always in old Western movies.
Walter Goggins?
I think so, actually.
He was in Django, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Walter Goggins.
I don't like him in anything. I don't know if I just don't like his characters.
Yeah.
But I never really enjoy his roles.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. It's not a bad movie.
I think the last half of the movie is actually really good.
Yeah, definitely.
But the
Channing Tatum shows up.
Yes, when they split the timeline. But the first half of the movie is just very long, and I think that's the biggest complaint with everybody. Not that it's not entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tarantino jerking himself off to everybody, like
to his all-star cast
and his dialogue. Like,
yeah,
it's just like, here, watch me be able to write dialogue for 45 minutes and keep you somewhat entertained.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tarantino's a weird guy, so
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was his thought process. I don't love this movie either. I think it's boring, like I said, but I think the second half is pretty good. I think the characters are pretty good, especially Major Marquise Warren, Samuel Jackson's character.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I love the Lincoln letter. I love how he was toying with the Confederate lieutenant. I forget.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't remember his rank.
Yeah, but I love how he was.
I think he was a
him.
lower rank than Jackson's character.
Yes.
Because that was part of it, wasn't it? That he outranked him?
I think so. It's been a minute. I watched this not too long ago, but I can't remember the nuances of it all. But
and he was an N-word and he outranked the white man?
Probably. Yep. And he was
even though the Union had rank caps.
Yes,
in their slave units.
But yeah, I thought that was a good bit. A lot of people hated that bit, but I assume it didn't happen, or do you think it did happen? Because it kind of seemed like he was just toying with him to get under his skin.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Yeah, so I like that part. I think the performances are all good. I think the direction's really good too. I think they
Whoever smashes the priceless guitar.
Oh, freaking Kurt Russell just destroying that thing.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting, though? Tarantino has made 2 Westerns in a row
Yes.
with 2 movies with no feet shots.
Okay.
That's weird. Because every movie has feet shots.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically, every movie that happened before this one. And Django. Unless there is feet shots and I just missed it. But he's got a weird thing with feet, okay? I think he has a foot fetish. But, I don't know. I just think it's interesting. And now, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Once Upon a Time in the West.
he's handling Westerns again, kind of,
Yes.
in a different way. So I think
Can he remake Wild Wild West?
he could.
Because I feel like if he remade Wild Wild West, it'd be really good.
He's thinking about doing Star Trek.
Really?
Yeah. So.
That'd be weird.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but yeah. I think we've covered this movie enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much of a
We're
review.
8 minutes into the recording,
I don't
which means it's probably about 7 minutes into the video.
Yes. Do you have much else to say, though?
I don't really have a ton to say about it.
Yeah, it's kind of not a very memorable movie, other than I think the one character, Tim Roth's in it, of course. And
Yes.
I can't remember if Tarantino had a cameo in this one, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But yes, what's your one word?
8.
8 out of 69.
No.
Oh, okay.
Out of like 11.
Okay.
Maybe 12. 8 out of 12.
Christ, that's awful.
If I had to choose one word, would be half boring, half bloody.
There, shot my nuts off.
I just came up with that.
Okay. Me too.
But yes, thank you for watching
You're
our
welcome.
review? Question mark?
Sure.
Math?
Go ahead and watch it.
It's
If you've
amazing.
got nothing to do for 4 hours, just go watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's an entertaining movie. We haven't seen the extended edition, but I don't care to.
But if you watch the extended edition, it's just 45-minute chunks.
Yeah.
So maybe you can get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did watch 6 hours of Brooklyn Nine-Nine the other day, so...
I mean, Lawrence of Arabia is what, 348? So
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's considered one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
So this isn't the best movie of all time, but you know what the best movie of all time is
Airplane.
Us. As in me and you. Our lives are movies and they're the best. And you can follow him at Ty Andrew 07
107.
107.
It's
And you
my
can
birthday,
follow
October 7th.
Dan_Beowulf, like the epic poem.
We turned him into a cup.
Yes. That's what we did.
Poofed him into a cup. And now we drink his life force.
I can't believe us right now. You can follow me at Oakley B Cinema on Instagram and Oakley B Cinema on YouTube, where I do my own reviews. And I actually just did a top 10 characters of Tarantino on my Instagram, so check that out. And make sure you subscribe down below. You can check out our Django review, and let's just say another one. I don't know what it is, okay? And you can subscribe to
Right.
my channel and our channel.
Subscribe.
And we're also have some other things coming up.
Subscribe.
Like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like in 2 days actually,
Yeah,
or maybe
really soon.
tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when this comes out.
We'll see.
But yes, bye.